my God, everybody. Joseph Manella, he asked me to do this. It's the first Iron Maiden versus Cinderella Night Songs. Now, I dig both albums, but man, it's not even close. Iron Maiden all the way. But that's a damn good album. And I'm not a hair farmer guy. You know, looking back, I'll tell you how I got into Cinderella. They released the first thing I saw. They did a video for the song "Shake Me," and you know I was like, it's a little too hair farmer for me. I didn't really like it. I didn't. Then they released "Nobody's Fool," and I was like, man, it's a power ballad, but I kind of like it. I liked "Home Sweet Home" too, so I was like, yeah, they wrote a good power ballad. But then when I saw "Somebody Save Me," I was like, fuck, I gotta get this record. And then the record, this album ain't no hair metal album, but I will say, yeah, "Shake Me" and "Nobody's Fool" kind of fit the genre, but the rest is just hard rock, little metal, some Aerosmith, you know, In From the Outside and shit. Damn fine album. Horrible album cover. Horrible name for a band too. Cinderella? I mean, what the hell? What's up with that? Cinderella and you look like that, but you sound something so different? You know, I mean, looking back now, it's like, yeah, if I ran the record company, Cinderella would have failed. Because I would have been like, hey, release Night Songs as the first single. Then release "Somebody Save Me." Then release "Nothing for Nothing." You know? I didn't have that strategy for the 80s, but that, for me, are the better songs. Alright, anyway, let's get this started, alright? We got Prowler versus Night Songs. Again, Night Songs. I need a shot of gasoline. What a killer fucking song. Prowler wins, though, man. That song, it was life-changing. I bought this in 1980 because of that album cover. I went to the record store. I never heard of Iron Maiden before. I saw that album cover. I flipped it over. I saw they looked like Judas Priest. I was like, I cannot leave this store without this. And when I went home and I put the needle on and that song Prowler came on, my life was changed. Prowler wins and Night Song rules. All right, next. Remember Tomorrow versus "Shake Me." Again, "Shake Me." You know, looking back now, I don't mind it now. As a whole, I like the whole album. "Shake Me" may be like one of my least favorites on there. But it's okay. It's whatever, you know. But it is very hair farmerish. "Remember Tomorrow" is my favorite song off the first Maiden album. Just unbelievably great. Giving that to Maiden. Alright, next. "Running Free" versus "Nobody's Fool." Like I told you, I already talked about "Nobody's Fool." I dug it, but I dig "Running Free" way more. And I love that studio version with the chainsaw guitar sound in the middle. Bad production, these nuts. I love it. "Running Free" wins. Next. Phantom of the Opera versus "Nothing for Nothing." Waste your time. You know, I saw Cinderella open for David Lee Roth 2 nights. That was the only time I saw Cinderella play that song. Because I saw him later on, Long Cold Winter. And I saw him in a club, like maybe 15 years ago or so. And they didn't play it anymore. One of my favorite songs off the album. But Phantom of the Opera, come on. Phantom of the Opera, I'm sorry, as much as I like Something for Nothing, Phantom of the Opera vomits on it, then turns around and throws diarrhea on it, and then like kicks sand and buries it in sand. That's what I think. Alright, let's pick a random album and let's go right here. Right here, goddammit. This episode is being brought to you by Joseph Manella and... Oh, yeah. I actually played this like maybe 2 weeks ago. Blood, Fire, Death. Awesome black metal. Bathory. Core Thorne was a genius. This may be my favorite album from Bathory. Hell yeah. Love it. I just played it the other day. Alright. Let's keep going, shall we? Transylvania versus Once Around the Ride. Yeah, yeah. Man, I love Tom Kiefer's voice. He's got that rough, kick-ass voice, man. But I gotta go with Transylvania, bro. Transylvania all the way. What an instrumental. Alright, next. Strange World versus Hell on Wheels. Song rips, and if there's any song that comes close to winning, here is that against Strange World. But Strange World still wins. Alright. Next. Sanctuary versus Somebody Save Me. Again, god damn, they're both so good. And I want to give it to Cinderella, but I can't. Never kill a woman before, I know how it feels. Oh, Paul Diano, rest in peace. God, I love that guy. Yeah, I'm giving that Sanctuary. Next, Charlotte the Harlot, tell me your name. Charlotte the Harlot, take me to bed. Versus In From the Outside, total Aerosmith. Cool tune, but Charlotte, man. And man, that middle section of Charlotte the Harlot, just when you saw me standing there, that part, that's my favorite Iron Maiden singer. Listening to that, my God, he was the best. He was the best Iron Maiden ever had, in my opinion. Alright, next. Oh wait, I forgot Blaze. Alright, next. The song Iron Maiden versus Push Push. Push Push was a song I remember they played in that club like 15 years ago. But not Nothing for Nothing. And it's an alright tune. It's not one of my favorites on here. Iron Maiden's my least favorite song off the first Iron Maiden album, but I still love it. And not only does it push that song, it also shits on it. So I'm giving that to Iron Maiden. Alright. There's one song left on Cinderella, so I threw in the B-side called Burning Ambition, which I love that song, that B-side. And that's going against Back Home Again. I'm back home again. Cinderella at the very end gets a point. So, Joseph Manella, this is the final score. Yeah, kind of will wipe out, but what can you do? Anyway, thank you so much, Joseph. You rock. And everybody out there, thank you all so much as well. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And leave your comments below of these two albums. I know, I already predict they'll be like apples and oranges. You know, people love to complain about that shit. And I don't say it in every video, which I should. But, dude, if you want something normal, go somewhere else. Here we're nuts. We're loco, ese, okay? We don't follow your little moral compass rules, right? If I want to put Iron Maiden versus Devo, I goddamn will. And then you'll bitch about it. And I will bathe in your tears. Anyway, thank you all for watching. And please like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to that first Iron Maiden now. If you want to listen to Cinderella Night songs, that'd be cool too. Oh, Joseph Manella let me know. He hates that album. And that's him. I'm cool with that. Anyway, schmack 'em a gob.